Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead. Today we're going to do a quick and easy lunch, or it could be a wonderful little snack. This is from the Pioneer Woman, and I will put the link to her recipe below so that you can work with it also. We're going to be using puff pastry today, and I have our puff pastry thawed and cut the little sections cut apart. So we're going to be making 3 of these tarts today. So here are the ingredients we're going to be using. I just pulled a half-pound package of our Parmesan from the freezer in our level 1 food storage. Then we're going to be using ricotta cheese. Here are some cherry tomatoes. This is some basil pesto. I've got a couple of squash, zucchini, and yellow, and then some basil. So those are our ingredients, and we're going to arrange them. Oh, I have also an egg, which we'll be using. I'm going to go off camera now and get the squash ready to go, and we'll be back and I'll show you what to do after we get that squash sliced. I'm going to be using my mandolin, and of course I have my safety gloves. So we'll be back when I get all set up and I'll show you what's next. So we are back. Now I have sliced with my mandolin in 1/8 inch slices the squash, and I have sprinkled it with salt. Now what that does is that it draws the water out of the cells, so we are trying to make them so they don't, so that they are not too wet when they go on this little tart. I've also cut up I have halved the cherry tomatoes, and I have cut the fresh basil in just little ribbons. So we are now ready to work on the rest of the tart. I need to break the egg and make a little egg wash. And then I'm just going to take my little fork and, that was not a little fork. I'm going to take my fork and just beat this up. And we are going to go around a 1/4 inch width around all 3 of the pastries. So we're going to do that. Now this recipe makes enough to do 6 of these tarts, but I'm only going to do 3. I'm going to make the full recipe of the ricotta filling and just put that in the refrigerator. These are best if they're eaten fresh, and there's no way our small family can eat 6 right away. And so I will do 3 right now, and once they're nice and toasty warm, and we'll eat them for a little bite for lunch. And then tomorrow or the next day, I will fix the other 3. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to take this fork, and I'm just going to pierce where the egg isn't. All right, next we're going to mix up the filling. Now the filling is the ricotta, so we're going to open this, and I only need 2/3 of a cup of this. Here is my 2/3 cup measurer. Okay, there's our ricotta. This will go back in the fridge. Then next is 1/4 of a cup of the Parmesan. Now I have a 1/2 cup measure here, so I'm just going to fill it half. I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I need 1/3 of a cup of the pesto. So that is going here. Oof. It smells divine. Make sure I've got all those ingredients. And then I'm going to beat this together. This is what makes this, is this filling. And I'm just going to use my scoop to put a couple of scoops on each one of these. And I'm going to spread it, leaving the egg border to show. Now comes the fun part. So I'm going to just place first of all, I need to pat these dry. Soak up that water that has been oozing out. So you can tell the towel is quite wet, so we got a lot of water out. That is good. And then I'm going to put down each side a yellow and a green. All right, I have some olive oil. I have put the tomato halves all around. Here's one more. Yeah, let me see if I can find, yeah, there's a place right there. Now I'm just going to lightly spray these with olive oil. And we have 1/4 cup of the Parmesan that needs to be sprinkled over the top. These are going to be pretty wonderful, I think. Wonderful for summer. When our squash comes in season, something great to do with it. And I have some little ribbons of basil I'm going to put around. And I'm just going to do a light sprinkling of pepper. And I'm going to bring the camera around and give you a close-up. So this is what they look like going into the oven. I'm going to be using my small Anova oven, and it's just set on regular bake, 400 degrees. And about 20 minutes is what it says, so we'll see what they look like, and we will bring you back when these are coming out of the oven. These are just out. Oh, they're sliding. I'm going to bring the camera over and show you. These are just out. And in my smaller oven, it did not take 20 minutes. It only took about 18 minutes. So they are just beautiful. And We need to taste them, but I shouldn't be doing this alone. Jim!
Root!
So here is Jim. So
Hi. I'm alive.
what do you think?
I think they look good.
I think they just look gorgeous, right?
Yeah, they do. Right.
And they're hot, hot out of the oven.
Yes.
And they're browned on the bottom.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Tan a little bit.
Yeah. So I was thinking that we could just hold them up and take a bite, but they're still too warm.
Too warm for that.
So we need to let them cool for a little
yeah,
bit.
that sounds good.
But I'm anxious for a bite. So are you ready? Are you?
Sure, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah, I am. So I'm just going to cut a little piece right here.
Okay, and this is what?
These are summer veggie tarts.
Summer veggie tarts.
Yes, and they have the yellow squash and zucchini squash, tomatoes and basil, and then a really lovely sauce on it.
Okay.
That will a filling.
So will this make me vegetarian?
No, it won't.
Oh, okay.
You're still safe for bacon.
Okay. Oh, good. And cheese.
Yes. So take a little bite, see what you think.
All right. I like the basil. It's very nice. Kind of subtle. These should be good for lunch.
I am sold on these.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
They are really, really wonderful. They're savory.
Yes.
So they would go really nicely with a green salad.
Kind of flaky.
Really nice and flaky. They puffed way up while they were baking.
Well, that much.
He's back.
Oh, thanks.
Not quite ready for the camera, but he's doing great. So I am just thrilled with these. We can have these for lunch, and then we can have some more in a day or two because I have some leftover filling for.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. So this is a quick and easy summer meal for brunch or lunch or whatever you'd like for it to be. And I hope you try it. Let us know what you think, and remember the link. This is a Pioneer Woman recipe. The link is below, and we've made it pretty much according to the recipe. So thanks so much for being with us, and we will see you again very soon for more videos.
Take care. We'll see you later.